As a child, I used to save every coin that I would get my hands on in this Golak, aka piggy bank, and write across it, what am I saving it for? It usually used to be for novels. Now, because of this, I was labeled in my family as the ultimate saving guru. But then adulthood happened, and I realized that I need to save a lot more for things that are far more expensive than the sixth edition of Harry Potter. I wouldn't say I'm reckless, but as an adult, every time I'd get money, I would have this itch of spending it somewhere because I did not know how to handle it, especially when everybody around me was selling me something. So I read a couple of books, spoke to some financial gurus, and I discovered that I can save a lot only by making a few changes to my lifestyle. And thanks to those changes, today I have a house. And I even saved for the future of my family. And today I'm going to tell you exactly how. So it doesn't matter if you're a student or a homemaker or a salaried employee. The sooner you start, the better. So in today's video, we're going to discover 5 unique ways to save money. Things that you must do on the first of every month. But most importantly, towards the end, I'll give you a bonus tip to ensure that the money you save grows automatically so that you and your family have a comfortable present and future. But before that, if you like me or if you like what I'm doing, make sure you hit that like button. Let's begin. Don't take salary loans, avoid taking credit cards, yada yada yada. I'm not going to bore you with the obvious. You are an urban fighter, and I trust that you are smarter than those people who spend money that they don't have just to buy the latest phone or limited edition hoodie. So let's dig deeper and discuss the 5 real methods to save money. Number 1, don't use money as a distraction. Let me explain. There was a time when I was not going through the best phase of my life. On one of those bad days, I went window shopping. And on a well-lit mannequin, I saw this dress with a price tag that said 10,000. I know it's crazy. And I swear before swiping the card, I hesitated. But I really needed something to make me feel better. And I was hoping that this dress would do it. The problem is, these days, we are spending money to distract ourselves temporarily from the stress or the pain that's there in our lives. That's why the junk food, cigarettes, impulsive shopping, or that expensive cup of coffee. So that we feel a little bit better on a crappy day. Isn't that correct? Now, I don't want to sound confused, but let's do some maths here. Now, suppose you spend 200 rupees on a distraction every day. Now, if you save it instead, then 200 into 30 will give you 6,000 rupees per month. Now, if you invest this money somewhere, let's say mutual funds, then after 5 years, it'll give you 4.9 lakhs. And imagine the travel that you can do with this money. Hey, I'm nobody to give you any advice. I spent 10,000 rupees on this piece of crap. But now I know that spending money will not solve my problems or my pain. But I found a way to convert my pain into money. And I'll tell you how in point number 5. Number 2, pay less. Look, I'm not asking you to bargain. In fact, I find it heartless that people bargain with local vendors for 10 rupees holding a 80,000 rupee phone. But there are some smart ways to reduce your monthly expenses. A. Carpooling. Whenever you're traveling, use Uber Pool, Ola Share, or find somebody in your building who goes to your office. You will save money, you'll save the environment, but most importantly, हम सबकी दुआएं लगेंगी because you will reduce traffic. B. Cook at home. I know I'm asking too much, but hear me out. 50-100 rupee breakfast, 150 lunch, 50 snacks, 200 dinner amounts to too much. And I'm being lenient with the prices here. I have despised cooking for 30 years of my life until recently, and you can't believe the amount of money it is saving me now. Plus, it is easy, healthy, and believe it or not, a great stress buster. If you want to learn cooking like I did in just 5 days, then check out this video. I've left the link in the description. C. Cancel subscriptions that you don't need, like any beauty boxes, magazines. I recently got my cable removed because A. the news is toxic, and B. the serials insult my intelligence. I mean, ये क्या हो क्या रहा है?
शायद आज आप मुझे पहचानेंगे नहीं, पर ये मक्खी ही आपकी सिमर है.
So these were the three that I knew of. I am sure you know of other ways to save money, like carrying your own bottle, buying in bulk, or squeezing every last bit of that toothpaste. So comment and let me know what are your ways of saving money so that all of us can follow you. Number 3, maintain records. Suppose you buy a mixer grinder and it stops working after 1 month. Now if you don't have the bill and the warranty card, won't you be wasting money on the repair? In fact, just yesterday, I returned a steel Oakley to a grocery store worth ₹340 because it turned out to be rusty. And thankfully, I had the bill. Anything money related should be saved and organized. Not just bank and investment details, but also bills and warranty cards. Which is why I maintain separate files for bills, bank stuff, and of course, warranty cards. So that I don't pay for the manufacturer's mistakes. Number 4. Invest in your health. Let's not kid ourselves. You and I are getting old, and no hospital or medicine can get back a perfectly functional heart, brain, bones, muscles, digestive system, eyesight. Okay, stop. But do you know what can? Eating right and exercising. Don't lift 100 kgs. Just go for a walk. Play badminton. Pick up cycling. Find a workout that you enjoy, and that's all it takes. It'll help you in 2 ways. Number 1, it'll save lakhs on hospital bills. And number 2, you'll be more productive and eventually earn more. Number 5, invest in yourself. The best use of money is to invest in self-development. But what is self-development? Self-development is solving what's causing you pain. It's what's stressing you out. Let me explain. If you're stressed about your job, then instead of spending money on cigarettes or impulsive shopping, use that money to take courses or attend classes that will get you your dream job. If you're stressed about gaining weight, then instead of eating more to forget about it, why not invest it in a workout that you love to do? I used to be super stressed at my old job because I just didn't like it. So I invested my money in joining public speaking clubs, attending fitness classes, buying softwares to learn editing. And I updated my skills so that I shift my career. And I'm much happier than I was in my old job. Isn't that a better use of money rather than using it as a distraction like we discussed in point number 1? And who knows, maybe the passion or the hobby that you develop might become your new source of income. If you want me to make a separate video about how to find your passion, then comment below and let me know. The best and the worst financial decisions are made on the 1st of every month. So if you want to save money, then these are the things that you must do on the 1st. Number 1, pay your bills because you wouldn't want them piling up towards the end of the month. Or worse, pay extra as fine. Number 2, set aside the amount that you want to save. If you want to develop financial discipline, then this is something you must do on the 1st. Now calculate your everyday kharcha number. Let's assume you get 30,000 per month. Subtract your expenses, that is your food, rent, transportation. Let's assume you're left with 15,000. Now subtract the money you want to save every month. Say it's 9,000 rupees. Now you're left with 6,000. Divide that by 30, which means that you can spend 200 rupees per day. So the everyday kharcha number is a metric for how much you can indulge. Number 4, impose a luxury tax on yourself. Now suppose on a over stressful day, you went ahead and spent 2,000 rupees on junk food or alcohol or whatever. Then as a self-imposed luxury tax, add 50% of that amount into the next month's savings. So next month, 9,000 plus 1,000 rupees will go into your savings. This luxury tax will keep a tab on your over expenditure until you form a habit. Now coming to the bonus tip. But before I tell you that, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so that I know you like me. And also because I make career and finance videos every week. Now what to do to make sure that your money grows? There are a plethora of investment options available. But before you do any of that, create an emergency fund, which is 4 to 5 months of your monthly salary. and have it accessible, like in a liquid fund or FD. Do not touch this money unless it's an emergency. Now, after you've created your emergency fund, if you want to know what other investment options are available, their risks, their returns, then check out this video. It has everything you need to know about getting started on growing your money. I've left the link in the description. As a kid, I've seen my family cut corners to make ends meet. I've even worn used clothes of other kids who were not a part of my family. It's okay, I'm not ashamed of it. I was lucky that I had food, clothing, and shelter. Back then, saving money was the only option available. But now, everybody's trying to sell us something. Food is super delicious, and swiping a card is so easy. So, we are spending a lot more than what we should, hoping that it'll make us happy. But from what I've experienced, true happiness is found in work, in family, even at the end of a workout. So invest in that. On that note, I promise to see you again next week. Until then, if you miss me, you can catch me on Instagram. That is my handle. And don't forget to keep fighting the urban fight to be fit.